sure the title of this video will throw a few of you off, but yeah, this should be fun. So what's going on, guys? Riley here. Today, as you can tell, we're going to be talking about possibly selling the Hellcat and also the addition of a new car here to the channel. Now, before you guys get too upset at the fact that I might be selling the Hellcat, let me tell you the situation and then you can kind of make your decision based off of that. Alright, so first off, the vehicle that I'm pretty much 95% sure I'm going to be buying is a car that has over 400 horsepower, bone stock, and it is a 6-speed manual. So it's going to be kind of like a project car. However, it's something I could daily drive if I wanted to, but that is going to be what I would be getting. Now, I can either get a cheap version of said car and keep the Hellcat, or I can get maybe a nicer one and then get maybe a nicer daily driver or something like that. But with that being said, the car that I'm going to be buying is not a Dodge, so I know a lot of the Dodge people on this channel are going to get upset about that. Now, when it comes to the Hellcat, I really didn't plan on selling it. However, went to a dealership to look at one of these project cars, and while I was there, they're like, hey, let us appraise your Hellcat and just see what it's worth, and we'll give you an offer. So I basically said, what the heck, all right, fine. While I go test drive the car, you guys can appraise this thing, and then when I get back from the test drive, I'll have some amount that I'm not going to be happy about, and then I'll leave. Now, picture somebody asking you, hey, Billy, what would you like to sell your car for? And you throw out a number. Now, picture them coming back and basically telling you, hey, we're gonna offer you exactly the number that I had in my head that I want for this car at a dealership. I was like, oh, wow, this is a lot more than I thought you guys were gonna offer me. Now I have some thinking to do. And now a little backstory on this. So when I bought this car, it's a 2016. It now has 12,000 miles on it. But when I bought it new, I paid under $60,000. And this dealership is offering me over $50,000 to buy this. So as you can tell, it's pretty similar to what I paid originally when this was new. And I've got to drive it, enjoy it, make money off doing YouTube videos and all that fun stuff, and add 12,000 miles to it. And they're offering me pretty similar to what I paid for it new. So from a financial standpoint, actually wouldn't be a bad idea to sell it. I have also pretty much accomplished everything I wanted to do with this car. I've run 10s in the quarter mile with it. I've been competitive at an autocross with it. I've done all the modifications that I had originally told myself I wanted to do to it. For those of you saying, why don't I just add, like a pulley and a tune and blah, blah, blah to this car? Really, I just don't think that this car is the car that I want to dive into all of that with. Honestly, the power in this car is already unusable. There's no real point in making it any more unusable. Also, expensive and very expensive if something were to ever go wrong. Said project car, if something were to blow up on it, not going to be as expensive to repair, replace, whatever. Clearly, I wouldn't be the first person on YouTube to add more power to their Hellcat. Most of the other larger YouTube channels that are Hellcat owners have already done so. So I would just be another person adding a tune and a pulley and stuff to their Hellcat. I don't know, I don't really see a point. So looking forward, there's not too many video ideas that I'd be able to really do with the Hellcat. I've pretty much covered all of them. Like I said, I've done everything I wanted to do. And now is a chance for me to get out of this car for selling it for a really good deal and hopping into something else that I can, kind of start fresh with and, make a whole build series on that and do everything essentially for YouTube. Another thing that's really nice about this whole thing is that I have about $10,000 in positive equity in this car. So if I were to sell it, basically get a check for $10,000 to go do whatever I wanted with, whether I spend that all on mods or whether I spend that on nothing and put it in my savings account or whatever, $10,000 is a lot of money. So I don't know, I'm just kind of in a pickle here, just kind of venting to you guys. I want to get y'all's feedback. What do you guys think I should do? I know it's ultimately my decision, but YouTube is my job. YouTube pays my bills, at least for the time being. So, getting you guys' feedback is kind of essential to me. So that's where I'm at as far as the Hellcat goes. And I know this video is going to sound like I've already made up my mind that I'm selling the Hellcat, but I really haven't. Ask any of my closest friends. We've been back and forth on what I should do, and everybody pretty much has a different opinion on it. And I don't know. I'm just like, what do I do? So back here in my room now, and I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for almost 100,000 subscribers here on YouTube. Currently we're at 99,200 and some change. That is a really incredible feeling. I never thought I would get to anywhere close to 100,000 subscribers. That has been my ultimate goal since I set off on the YouTube journey however many years ago. I was like, man, I want to hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube one day, and for me to be this close to it, I'm absolutely blown away. So thank you guys so much. Like I said a couple of videos ago, I'll be giving away 2 GoPro Hero 5 sessions as kind of like a thank you. Also, I'll talk to Sean and we'll figure out a way of how we can give away a whole bunch of t-shirts and stuff on BecauseRaceCarStore.com. So that'll be just a little token of appreciation for 100,000 subscribers. And then also, you know, this whole new car could be my 100,000 subscriber celebration type thing. And like I said, this is a project car. It's something I actually want to dive into and do real mods to, not just some stickers. So I want to actually make a car go fast. So let me know down below, what do you guys think I should do? Should I sell the Hellcat and buy project car and maybe buy a daily eventually, do whatever with that and get, you know, a good deal for the Hellcat? Or should I keep the Hellcat and buy a cheap version of the project car, but then ultimately the Hellcat just wouldn't have all that much of a use, at least, I don't know. It would make for a really nice daily driver, but I'm also paying $750-ish a month for it, and I gotta ask myself, is it really worth that? Honestly, the Hellcat has been my favorite car that I've owned to date. I mean, it's obviously a lot more expensive than all of the other cars that I've owned to date. There you go, starting with the good old silver truck, black Charger, purple Charger, Camaro, black Ram, and then the Hellcat, and add one more picture right here for the next car. This summer I've decided against doing summer school, so I will be able to devote my full time to doing YouTube. And I also just recently heard back from a dealership essentially giving me approval to review any car on their lot. So I'll get to do a lot more car reviews and get to do a lot more fun things with cars. I'll just have, I guess, open access to a whole lot of fun things. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be a lot of fun. Get to have a project car that I get to do stuff with over the summer. I mean, I really want to make this next probably 4 or 5 month period a lot of fun before I go back to my senior year of college and, you know, hell begins. But let me know down below, what do you guys think I should do, and I'll be reading the comments and seeing what you guys have to say. Thank you all for watching the video. See you on the next one. Take it easy.